So once again, I want to thank those viewers that were moved to send in their hard-earned money to help me get home, as well as those viewers in Canada that offered to put me up for a night if I happened to drive by their house or pack me a lunch for my trip home. You guys are amazing. And I'd like to thank the people of Toronto that the Lord sent to aid me in my time of need, the Sikhs, the Hindus, and even the Afghani Muslim cleric that drove the cab that took me to pick up my truck. He tried to convert me to Islam. It didn't take, but our cordial conversation proved that two people of such radically different faiths can coexist in the same place without having to kill each other. Nice guys. Uh, to be honest, I think that the reality of the coming change is going to be far more than any of the world's religions have revealed to us yet. The Bible actually says that the mysteries will be revealed in the end. And I'm sure that what's contained in the Bible is but the tiniest fraction of what's in store for us. You know, there may even be some truth to the apocryphal tales or apocryphal texts such as the Book of Enoch uh, and the Sumerian tales of the Anunnaki. Some very prominent theologians are beginning to accept the fact that the Anunnaki are real and that they may be coming back. I'm not sure how much I put into that, but certainly an interesting point to ponder. There's been a lot that we haven't been told. And I think that, though, that we can all agree that something major is about to change. Doesn't matter if you're a Christian, a Muslim, Jew, Buddhist, or Hindu, we can all feel it. We all sense that change. Even atheists and agnostics know that something's got to change. Something has to change or we will destroy ourselves. So, rather than looking at it from a negative perspective, I'm, kind of full of hope. Now, talking about some of these changes is going to be the focus of the next episode of The Truth is Viral, when I discuss aspects of from the multiverse to the multidimensional nature of UFOs to the quantum building blocks of the universe, from the micro to the macro, with Dr. Chuck Missler in an exclusive interview. That is going to be one exciting show. And I'll also have Pastor Carl Gallups of P.P. Simmons back. And we're going to be discussing what I believe is happening right now in Syria, which is the sixth trumpet of Revelation, the Gog-Magog war. And Pastor Gallups is going to weigh in on that. Now, we don't have much time left, my friends. To put it in a genteel manner, the poo is centimeters away from the oscillating blades. The repercussions of this war in Syria are going to be felt heavily in the United States, because I guarantee you Iran is going to get involved. And we'll talk about this more in a future episode. But it's going to create some economic hard times at the very least for Americans. And I believe that there will be other repercussions felt as well. So I urge you to stock up on food, water, weapons, and ammunition in order to protect your family from whatever may come your way. Now, in order to avoid any confusion, I want to state once again that I am 100% opposed to taking any offensive action against the government or any individual. Because not only is it suicidal to take on the United States government head to head, but it's not on par with being a Christian. Thou shalt not murder. Remember? King James Bible says thou shalt not kill, but it literally means thou shalt not murder. We are allowed to protect ourselves and protect innocent people, but we are not allowed to be the aggressors. Let's leave the murdering to the globalist scumbags that are running this Luciferian one world order. Okay, you don't want that stain on your soul. Besides, any attacks would literally be throwing your life away. Not to mention the fact that you might kill innocent people. You can't do that. Not if you want to have anything to do with me. Because the Bible says that the Antichrist will exert dominion over the entire world. There's no getting around that. There's no way for us to fight that. Okay, Christ is our champion. He's going to have to fight that battle for us. But still, down here on the ground, in reality land, in the case of an economic collapse or a power grid failure from a well-placed nuclear device up in the atmosphere that releases an EMP, shuts down all your electronics, you know, there's only 3 days of food in any one grocery store. When that runs out, there will be violence, and there will be people looking to come and take what you've got. So, to be honest, I'm not so much worried about the government as I'm worried about the millions of starving people coming out of Detroit and Flint and Saginaw and Bay City, Chicago. There's going to be a lot of them. And when people get hungry, they do pretty mean and nasty things. So, be prepared. Be a good Boy Scout. So, you know, we can only hope to survive until the Lord calls his children home. And with the Gog-Magog war being the 6th trumpet, and there only being 7, I really don't think we have that long to wait. But we have to survive it until he comes. And we have to save as many innocent people as possible. Okay, now before the end credits roll, there's one more part of this episode of The Truth is Viral. It's a short piece that I produced in gratitude for one of the kindnesses that one of the angels that the Lord sent to help me, you know, did for me. And, brother, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Marine always keeps his word. Here you go, Omkar. I'm standing here in front of Omkar Auto at 1270 East Matheson in Mississauga, Ontario. When my car broke down, this is where it was towed. And for the first few days, I thought I might have to sell it to this guy for scrap. But you guys came through for me. And so did Omkar Auto. Because one of the many kindnesses that I've experienced while I've been here in the Toronto area happened right here. I had just enough money from the donations that you good people sent in to get back home, to replace my fuel pump, my tire, and the battery, and then the other things that blew up with the tire. I've never heard an explosion like that. I'll tell you about that later. But in any case, I had just enough money to pay that bill and then have gas money to go home, right? Well, as Omkar was changing the tires, rotating them, he discovered that my rear brake pads were paper thin. And, you know, he showed that to me, and oh my God, I'm just gonna have to wait until I get home, you know, and have my son change them. But he said, brother, I can't let you go on the road like that. So he put on brand new brake pads for me and told me that I could send him the money when I got home. How awesome is that? So in gratitude for that kindness, I thought I'd give him a little plug, and I definitely recommend coming to Omkar Auto at 1270 East Matheson in Mississauga anytime that you're in the Toronto area and are in need of car repairs, because I guarantee you this man back here will treat you just like you're his own family. I'd like to thank everybody for watching The Truth is Viral. I'd like to thank you for your support, and I'd like to thank you for getting me home, because I'm basically just a nobody. I don't have the resources of Alex Jones or other shows. I'm just doing what one man can to search for the truth. My name is Bob Powell. Watch for the new Truth is Viral websites coming soon. It's at www.ttiv.net. I'll see you again soon. Until then, as always, Semper Fi, God bless, and hoorah.
Thank you for watching The Truth is Viral with your host, Bobby Powell. Make sure to follow The Apocalypse on Twitter at The Truth is Viral. Like The Truth is Viral on Facebook. Subscribe to Old Core BLT 13 on YouTube. And if you can, please remember to donate to the cause via PayPal at www.bobpowell.blogspot.com.
Smack, runner, your game is through. Smack, runner, I'm talking to you.
All of them. The Christians, the Hindus, the Sikhs, and what the heck? I have no idea where that crazy frog song came from. That is crazy. Okay, but anyway.